Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm up at the barn right now because I have to get some stuff together. I'm going to go back and work on the pasture fence for the cows that we left off a couple videos back. And there's some pieces to that we need to get up here at the barn, specifically to build the bracing, the H braces and the corner braces. Since last video, I actually went through and dug the holes by hand. It took a bunch of the rock buster to break it up. The ground's super hard. And dug down with the post hole digger, and we were able to lay all the wood posts. Now that those are in place, I went through and actually put a little bit of cement into some of them. Some of them I was able to tamp down pretty good. The other ones that were real rocky kind of soil area, I had to put a little bit of cement in them just to ensure that they're going to stay in there really good. They're about down 2 to 3 feet depending on the post. But either way, those are all set. Now we have to actually build the H brace, the corner braces and the end braces to support the fence when we go to do that. And so I've got a couple pins and cables up here, right here. These are what does it say, 3/8 inch. So they're going to be the ones that hold the posts in. Well, you'll see. I'll kind of like this over here. I'll show you right here. The cross post, you'll see we'll have to drill into the post, put the pin in, and then put the cross member up in there. And then what we're going to have to do is pull this tension line. We're going to have to pull that at an angle. It goes to the bottom of the other post, and we have to build all those out. So I'll get in the parts right now, and then we'll get down there. We have these right here to use as the ratchet end for the cross members when we do the cross cable. So got a handful of these we'll be able to use on those. All right, I think I got everything, or at least most part. The pins, the ratchets, the cables. We only have 2 pre-made cables. We'll have to use some of this high tensile wire to do the rest. All right, ladies, out. Come on. Go. If you haven't done so already, go look on our shorts. I showed a video where we set up this temporary line right here for the cow pasture, and we let Chuck out of the gate there into the barn over here, and we're able to close that gate to lock him in there, because the goal is to get him in there here in a few days. He's heading off the freezer camp. He's got an appointment, and we need to get him in there so we can back the trailer up to it, load him in there, make it a lot easier so we don't have to try to corral him or get a chute set up here anywhere. And he seemed to work perfect first try, and he went right in there. So go check out that short. It's on our channel. You guys dust bathing in there? Yeah, so she was just dust bathing. She looks pretty limp when I went by laying in there. I want to make sure we don't have a dead chicken laying in the runs. All right. Oh, something's in my eye. I'm going to get in side by side. We're going to drive. I got to drive around to get to the backside since this is all fenced off over here. So let's get to the backside, and we'll start building some of these braces. All right, we're up here at the new pasture area. You'll see here, it was just sitting in there. That way I can make sure the spacing was right. But if you notice, the posts all the way down this line, they go all the way down to the corner. Again, well, actually all the way around they do. But I had these spaced out where in between the posts, there's going to be 2 metal T-posts. So in between this post here and the post right over there, there's going to be 2 T-posts, and that's to continue all the way around the fence line. So we'll have a wood post, 2 metal T-posts, a wood post, etc. But all these posts are real strong. They're pretty sturdy in the ground. So these posts are a little over 8 foot tall. As you see, I'm 6'2", and so these are about almost 2.5 feet, about 2.5 feet in the ground. That's as far as I can get down to that rock. So they seem like they're sticking out quite a bit. We may end up trimming the top or just leaving it like it is. I'll make that decision later on after we get all the fence put up. But for right now, I'm just gonna get these braces built. it is. All right, well, that worked out pretty smooth. To get it started, it's hard without two people. You got to feel where the hole is and try to get it put on, but that's what we wanted to do. Now we've got 3 more of these to do, and then we'll come back and start doing the wiring. All right, just like that, the corner's done. Just that one more H brace at the other side, and then once all the cross braces are done, we can do the diagonal supports. So let's run up there and get that knocked out real quick, and then maybe we can get to these supports. All right, we're up here. Let's go ahead and get this one done. All right, now it's time to start doing the cross supports. We need to go get a couple fence staples that I can put at the bottom as anchor points for the wire. I'm gonna grab those. We'll start stapling this in and get these wire pulled up here. All right, I'm gonna take this. This has got a pre-made loop in it. So what I'm gonna do is go around this. Put this through the loop here. And this is going to be positioned right here at the base. And so now what I want to do is I want to get a staple. They've got barbs in them. So once you put it in, it's not going to come back out. Leave it just loose enough that if this thing ever needs to be retightened for whatever, we can do so. All right, and for this other end, we've got these ratchets. What we need to do is we're gonna wrap this around the top part here. Well, should probably go below this, huh? Wrap this around. And that's going to be our ratcheting point. Now, this pin should be sticking out just slightly farther, but I had pounded it all the way in initially because I got my sides mixed up. But that's all right. I've got another one of these. I'm going to put right next to it. We're going to get that in there just loose enough that it can move, but far enough in that it's not going to pop off here and hold this brace. So that's our goal here. There we go. That's what we want to do. See if we can get one more click in. This is the support, so just kind of, as I spin this, it'll run down the back of the rounded part and then click in place. It's pretty taut now, but I really want this thing to hold well. There we go. We'll be able to do one more maybe. Let's see. There we go. Nice. Now this is extra. Don't really know what I'm going to do. I could probably cut it off, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to just wrap it here. There. So there it is. the cross member. That's what I'm using these ratchets for. Nice and taut. It's going down to the base over there, the anchor going up, holding the weight, so as the fence pulls weight that way, it doesn't pull this post. It'll help keep the post nice and sturdy. All right, 1 down, 3 to go. There we go. All right, there's number 2. Now we just need to do the corners. The only difference with the corners is we don't have those pre-made cables. We're gonna have to use some of this high tensile wire. So same concept, we'll probably double up on this, go through and do the same thing, but just using this wire. So let's get down there and try that. All right, we finished them all up just in time for the rain to move in. So it's starting to rain right now, but it feels good. We got all the H braces done, both ends and the corner H braces. So all those are securely fastened. Now the next step on this pasture fence is going to be getting the metal T-post. We'll get the T-post driver and we'll be able to put all those in. Again, there's going to be 2 in between each wood post. So we'll get those in next. Not going to be today, running out of daylight and it's starting to storm. So I'm going to go ahead and head back towards the barn and get stuff put away before it really starts throwing down. So let's head out. Oh, welcoming party. Hello. I know what you guys want. What are you doing, Rutini? Get out. You guys will have more corn later. We usually, when we come to close up the chickens later on that night, we'll put corn out for the ducks. That way the chickens don't eat up all the corn. See, grass is finally starting to grow in here. That's nice to see. Now let's get up here and feed Big Red. Jerry did water earlier when we were building the fence posts out there, the braces. Put about a half scoop of dry in there so it don't stick. Yeah, I do believe that's not going to be the same amount, so we'll be able to just dump all this. We don't have to scoop it. We usually do 3 or 4 of the clear cups there of the fermented feed. And for those that don't know this, we ferment Big Red's feed. It's good for his digestive system. It makes the feed last longer. It expands and swells, and he just seems to like it slop a little better than just straight dry food. And we just keep the lid sitting on it so it can get some air and let it ferment. So let's take this back there and give it the Big Red. Have to check on chicken eggs too. You ready? Come on. Oh, you're drooling. You're getting excited. Come on. Just put it over here. Here, ready? Watch out the way. There you go. Big boy. Let's check on these eggs real quick. A little dark in here. Yep. Have a handful of them. Here you go, Red. Add a little egg to you. A little extra protein, as you will. Okay. Alright guys, well I appreciate everyone following today's video. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to us here at Ferko Family Farm. Alright, feels good to get some more progress done up there. We'll get back to it, but until next time guys.